in the 11th century. It is known that Yaroslav I knew a lot of foreign languages, but in those times it was a privilege of rich people. Nowadays, millions of people all over the world learn foreign languages. English is a wonderful language. It is the language of great literature. It is the language of Charles Dickens, William Shakespeare and Walter Scott. And now let's ask students about the importance of learning foreign languages. Let's go. It is interesting to know how students study English in this school. Oh, hello. Can I get you some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you learn English?
Oh, first of all, I should say that English is very important, but English isn't only an international languages and even the language of the world literature. Since we would never have known some such famous poets and their works, for example, Charles Dickens, Sharper, and many others. Personally, I think it is better to read books in the original language than adapted. So I think nowadays English is very important.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, may I ask you some questions?
Of course, no problem.
Why do you learn English?
A necessity in a single language goes of the depth of age. It is possible to remember Babylonian tower and comparatively recent attempts to create a common language to Sri Lanka. But they both was done to the fair. But in our day we have such language, and it is English language. More than 54 countries have English as native. Besides, nearby 600 million people have English as mother tongue. So, if you want to travel all over the world, you have to know this language. Besides, if you want to deal your life with programming, you have to know this language, because most computer programs have English interface. Besides, if you want to get information about current events as quick as possible, you have to know this language too, because English is international language. Nowadays, English became special language and cultural bridge between continents.
Oh, thank you. Why do you learn English?
For many people, English is a native language. This language is used in many countries, such as Canada, New Zealand, and many others. This is one of the working conditions in the United Nations.
And now we will ask students about the importance of learning foreign languages and the English lesson. Today we are talking about the popularity of English all over the world. And now I would like to listen to your associations to the word English. Come in. Hello. I'm sorry. We are making a questionnaire for BBC channel and I want to ask your students some questions. Okay. Hello. Why do you learn English?
I learn English because learning English is very important nowadays. English is a language of the planet. Many people all over the world speak English as their mother tongue. Besides, many people use English as a foreign language. Thank you.
What do you know about English?
Oh, as you know, English is the second most widely spoken language. More than 2,200. 50 million people speak English as a first language, and the same number speak English as a second language. Also, English it is the language of international business, politics, and pop music. English is the language of shipping and aviation. I think English is very famous language nowadays.
Okay, thank you.
And why do you learn English?
I think that the more languages you know, the more you are human. Some people learn a language for their job, others travel abroad, and the third studying foreign language as a hobby. There are a large number of professions in which knowledge of foreign language are desirable.
Thank you. Why
Why do you learn English?
English is one of the most popular languages in the world, and we learn English for reading books, traveling and science. And as for me, I need English in the university.
Okay, thank you for interview. You will watch our report on Monday at 7 p.m.